Is this working? I'm gonna check on my phone. See if I'm streaming or not. See if it's working properly. Dun 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 dun. It doesn't say I'm live. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, that's looking great. That is looking great. All right. Welcome, everyone. I was just finishing up a match, but it ended while this whole thing was going live. I just figured I'd take the time here to show off some cute little Pokemon things my wife got me. Because of my ankle issues, which I have not been shy about on this channel. So if you've been here for a long time, you'll probably know that I have an ankle injury that workers' comp refuses to do anything about. And my wife is going to buy me some Crocs, because she claims they are so comfortable, so easy to walk in, and they just slide on. I've already got shoes that are kind of slippers, but I just want to show off some of the cute Pokemon things that she got me to put on my Crocs. I guess that's something that people do. She does it a heck of a lot, and so she bought me just a collection. It came in a bag, like it was just a random assortment, right? So we got Bulbasaur, that's definitely going on there. We've got a Persian. It's not Meowth, but since our cat is named Meowth, I'm gonna go with the Persian as well. I feel like I just gotta. Probably the generic Pokeball. I like the look of it, although this Pikachu sleeping in Pokeball is also pretty cute. So it's just weird when the red half is like less than the white half, right? Let's see. Eevee, probably one of these Eevees. Let's go with this one, right? Just because there's no other Eevee or no other Pokemon. Well, there are other Pokemon like this, but I don't know. I just like the other Eevee more, a little bit more detail and everything. Although the coloring made me think it was a Jolteon at first. There we go. You know, probably a Snorlax, because who doesn't like Snorlax? And a Jigglypuff, because who doesn't like Jigglypuff? And a Psyduck, because who doesn't like Psyduck? And I don't know how much will fit on my shoe. But anyways, let's jump into PTCGL, right? Alright, here we go. Robin, hi, how are you doing? Glad you made it. Welcome to the stream. I play pretty loose by stream standards, so mostly what we're going to be doing is checking out Paradox Rift. We've already done the set review. We've opened up a booster box. I've redeemed a lot of cards. We're going to really quickly claim our Tier 1 Battle Pass here. Yeah, then we're going to get into some deck building. I've already been playing around with some cards, and this set just seems like so much fun. So I can't wait to get into it with all of you. Ooh, very nice. We get the special art Gimme Ghoul. Nice. I think that's just given to everyone. Also the special art Goldango. Very nice. And then 3 packs. Oh, perfect. You're from the Discord. Awesome. Robin, thank you for being able to join. I'm glad you are. And yeah, just to let anyone out there that's listening, I don't have a number of views or anything. I just see chat. Brett, what's up? How you doing? We are just opening up some packs real quick before we jump into the deck builder. Tandemos, Aegislash, and Ting-Lu. But yeah, I've already been playing around a little bit with Paradox Rift, and this set has so much going for it, right? So things are going to be fun. You probably already saw my Dondozo list. Very much. Ooh, the Plusle. I love it. Oh, man, that is so good. That is so good. You've probably already seen my Dondozo list, which was very much based on Guzzlord back in the Crimson Invasion days, where Guzzlord, single energy, you look at the top cards of your deck and you attach a bunch of energy, just like Dondozo, and then you just swing for big, right? Yeah, this set has so much going for it. Technical Machine, those things are going to be so big, I think. I think those things are going to be huge. They're going to let so many decks just explode, and it's going to be awesome. All right, so we finished with that. Let's jump into my decks here. As you can see, I've already started like building some stuff. I was playing the old Dolphin Punch to finish up some tasks. So let's see. Right, so I was going to make a Garbodor list based off this Chuck Garbodor, where you discard a number of Pokemon tool cards from your hand and 50 for each one. And of course, you got to play the Snorlax that recovers leftovers into your hand, and you gotta play the leftovers. But that guarantees like 200 damage a turn, right? So that could be pretty fun. I was throwing in Bombardier just because, you know, it can search for tools early game that could help, like could be a lot of fun as well. That kind of stuff. Wait, you're not really going to play this deck? I will if you guys want me to. Here it is. We'll jump into one match with this, and we'll just play the Dondozo Perfection deck. And we will see. Oh no, we're playing against the Roaring Moon. This is like turn 1 deck versus turn 2 deck, right? We are turn 2 deck, and they can pop off and KO us just like that. So let's see what happens, right? Do you want to go first? No. In fact, we do not. Alright, let's do this. Dondozo up first. There it is. No mulligan. No mulligan. That's beautiful for us. Done. Sadly, that means we can't like try to regain a Snorlax doll, right? So we don't have Snorlax doll for the rest of the game, but just one attack of supplemental Swallow Up. So weird that there's so much space between the one energy and the text. I get that lines up with Hydro Splash, but that's weird. But one attack with the supplemental Swallow Up, and then we'll get enough energy, as long as the deck performs, in order to do Hydro Splash, and just keep attacking with Hydro Splash until we lose. 180, 2-hit KOs anything, but we only got 160 HP. Ooh, they start off with Darkrai. Okay, so maybe they won't be able to turn 1 us, right? Or turn 2 us even. If they can't turn 2 us, then we should have Dondozo up and running and at least being able to do Hydro Splash. Okay. I am also on the Discord with our tournament organizer of the league. The organizer side, and I'm trying to help him as the judge. So I might also space out for a second because I'm reading a message from him. All right. So Nest Ball. Okay, they discard. Oh, because of Pokestop. Got it. Catch him back up. So they got Roaring Moon. They've got Darkrai as well, who Darkrai V-Star, with that V-Star power, it can recover items so that they can get like stuff pretty good, pretty consistent, right? Then all we've got is Dondozo. Dondozo and Water Energy. That's it. Yeah, why not, right? Pokestop. 3 energy. God. All right, supplemental Swallow Up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. What was the other card? The last card was a Snorlax doll, of course. That Roaring Moon art looks sick. Yeah, I am so happy I pulled one. Brett, I don't know if you watched the booster box opening, but I did pull one. Right here. And not only that, but I got the full art as well. Yeah. In one box. Okay, honestly. Like, I haven't bought a booster box in so long. The last one I did was disappointing. And then I've heard nothing but bad stuff about, like, buying booster boxes just not being valuable enough. And so I finally bit the bullet and was like, you know what? I will buy one, right? This set looks hot. And I bought it, and I am so glad. Like, I actually looked up the value of all my hits, right? Every one of the cards I sleeved. And there might be cards that, like, I didn't pull that are valuable, you know? We got Cape! We'll be a 260 HP Dondozo. beautiful. Dondozo! Oh man, this is nice. I can't believe this is working against Roaring Moon. So yeah, I am thoroughly impressed. And then the tournament organizer guy, he sent a photo into the group chat that we have. And he I guess someone out there got full art Pokemon instead of energy cards in their packs, and I'm just blown away by that. Like, that is so amazing. I'm gonna play that Dondozo there, an energy on that Dondozo. Clearly, I'm kind of like torn on playing the cape on this Dondozo. I feel like I gotta though. I gotta, right? 160 HP, and let's just Hydro Splash our way to victory. That's it. Hopefully we can survive enough with Dondozo in order to power up our next Dondozo before our first Dondozo goes down, right? Yeah. Oh, Robin, you need to check out that booster box opening. It was, seriously, I almost got half of my packs had a poll in it. Something memorable. Either an art or like an EX or above. Like, it was such a crazy booster box. I still can't believe that is how it went down. It was amazing. And I almost didn't even buy it, you know? That's the more scary part. Ooh, we are asleep. Can we hit heads? Oh, dang it. Oh, man, we missed heads. Oh, and there's Snorlax doll, not going to help us. All we can do is play down another energy and pass. We're going to lose here. We're going to lose our Dondozo. That is terrible. Now we wake up, of course. Of course. A horse, of course. Yeah, Brett, looks like we're not actually going to pull this off. It would be insane, but looks like, no. We don't get to pull this off. Although they are self-milling themselves very well. They are discarding some seriously good cards. And, yeah, so... They're going to knock out our active Dondozo. Take 2 prizes. We are going to put up this Dondozo because we have to. And we'll be able to attach a 3rd energy, but we need 5 in total. We're not going to have enough turns of powering up this Dondozo. Even if I put Cape on it, it's still a 2-hit knockout thanks to Dark Void. So I just don't see ourselves doing very well, right? What's our top deck? Dondozo! Nice! That's actually pretty good. Now, you may attach you find there to this Pokemon. Yeah, that's the issue. That's the issue. Alright, we will supplemental swallow up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. It has to go onto that Dondozo. Now, Dark Void doesn't 1-hit KO us, it 2-hit KOs us. So, as long as we can wake up between turns, so flipping a heads, we can KO this Darkrai. If we can't do that, we lose. And then we just have to hope they cannot, like, get Roaring Moon going, right? That's it. If they can get Roaring Moon going, we're done for. Robin, I don't know which card could be really interesting with this tool. Oh, are you talking about the Cape? Talking about the Cape? Snorlax doll is really interesting because if you attach it to a Snorlax doll says you don't take any prizes, while the Luxurious Cape says you take 1 more. So because Snorlax says you don't take any rather than 1 less, it actually overwrites the Cape. So you have a 220 HP Pokemon that gives up no prizes. Now, the tough part is getting Snorlax doll out requires you to have it in your opening hand. So, yeah, it looks like we're going to lose. But if we can get a knockout here... Robin, like when you play single prize Pokemon, you just want to be KO each turn? Yeah, right? Alright. Yeah, Roaring Moon is up and going, and I really don't see a way for us to keep up with a Roaring Moon. Oh, they're switching. That's interesting. Switch to this, and then they can Calamity Storm? and get the knockout. And then next turn they can frenzied gouging, I guess. Or this turn they can frenzied gouging. They can go either direction. Does Jelly work on Roaring Moon? I never thought of that. That's brilliant. That's brilliant, you know? That's such a good card to play with it if it works. At the end of each turn, yeah. Yeah, very nice. Well, that was it. Dondozo, you tried. Supplemental Swallow Up. Oh. For a second there, oof, I thought we had him. For a second there. Let's see what's going on the Discord. Right. If you are watching, go ahead and join the Discord. There should be a link in the description, and we can get like player matches going and whatnot if you want to do that. If you want to play against me with some new deck you made, go ahead, feel free. I don't know what I will play because I like halfway built so many decks. And then I deleted a ton of them too because they just weren't working. I wanted to do a baby deck, and maybe I'll try to do that again, but it's just like a bunch of baby Pokemon because Magpie seems interesting. All right. And then I've got Ice Cream, You Scream. Oh, we didn't pull everything we need. Well, I don't want this anymore. What I do want, because I forgot about it, Drift. Drift. Oh, okay, there we go. We want this. Perfect. And then this we can exchange for. I've got the credits. So, the idea behind this is using Screamtail and Drifloon to deal tons of damage, right? Drifloon won't be able to deal as much damage, sadly, but it's got a better multiplier, so it's kind of a backup if we need it. We're using Xatu to accelerate energy to them and give us a little bit of draw. And we're using Calamitous Snowy Mountain in order to self-deal damage to them so that they build up those damage counters, which is how they use their attacks. And yeah, we use Tulip for some recovery. And let's see, what else do I need to explain here? Oh, we've got Ancient Booster Energy Capsule for Screamtail, where they've got more HP, so that means more potential damage, and they can't be affected by special conditions. Now, adding Drifloon gives a little wrinkle into this, right? We want something to increase Drifloon's HP, right? So if we search HP, the main one here is Bravery Charm, which gives basics 50, but Ancient Booster gives 60. So it's kind of a toss-up between the two, I will admit. And, like, Bravery Charm can also go on Drifloon. So I do want Bravery Charm for Drifloon, but Brett, Tulip's such a good card in my opinion. Yeah, no, it definitely is. Like, that's less of an opinion and more of a fact. Ooh, I can do reactions. Did that do anything? Oh, now I have to sign in? Uh-oh. Did I just mess up everything? Uh-oh. If I type in my phone... No. What's going on here? Did I just mess up everything? I might have. Verify it's you. Yeah, no. Verify it's me. I'm not a robot. Oh my gosh. Click the motorcycles. Can I just do this another way? Try another way. Oh my gosh. I might have just messed up my chat. 1 second. Use of the docs menu on the menu bar. Oh no. Oh no. Chat. Come back to me, chat. Okay, I'm back. I guess I can't react unless I'm signed in, and signing in just sounds a little too difficult for me. My brain does not function like that. I did take a little bit of my pain medicine before I started this, so hey. But Tulip is it is a fact on how good it is. It is such a great recovery card, right? And so, like, I've got the standard kind of stuff that I would come to expect from a deck like this. Youngster instead of Iono, just because I don't want to punish myself with an Iono, right? Our Zatus aren't the best draw. They're good draw, but they're not the best draw, right? And so, we also... yeah, we've got Ultra Ball, Nest Ball, Pokegear to try to find the right one. We've got 2 Boss's Orders. I originally had 3, but had to trim. And that's I Scream, You Scream. Yeah, I still haven't even opened my ETBs yet. I gotta record that for tomorrow. But anyways, I'm going to take this deck, set active, and we are going to test it out, right? And like I said, if you want to play against me, go ahead, jump into the Discord, link in the description for the Discord, and just at me. Say something. I'm looking at Discord as I play, and hopefully that'll just work. So, Tails. Tails never fails, right? There we go. You should put Bravery Charm? No. Do you want to go first? Yes. So... I want Bravery Charm, I do, but Ancient Booster and Energy Capsule gives Screamtail more HP than Bravery Charm was, and it gives it immunity to status conditions. So that means poison, paralyze, anything like that. If they tried to work, like, buy themselves a turn, they can't against Screamtail, right? So it really is a debate. I would love to find space if I can, and I think it might be lowering the count of Tulip and Youngster, and maybe throwing in a Pal Pad and see if we can fit in like 2 Bravery Charms. That might be the route I have to go. I don't love that route, but it might be what I have to do. And one of the biggest issues I keep running into with this deck is the fact that Zatu only accelerates energy to the bench. I don't have Switch in the deck, right? Trying to find space is difficult. So I don't have Switch in the deck. How do I, like, figure this out is a big question I keep asking myself. All day today I've been thinking about this deck, because I was going to have this be my Sunday deck, but I just can't get it to the... It feels like it's just barely missing what I want it to be, right? Yeah, like you saw, I had Ditto in there instead of Drifloon, because I kind of forgot about Drifloon for a second, and yeah, we're gonna grab our Natus here. Yes. Okay, now I'm hesitant to put down my Stadium because they really like stadiums. That deck. This is a United Wings deck. We can clearly see that. They really love their stadiums. So I am going to be hesitant. I also don't need to hit for that hard. So that's another benefit to us. Path to the Peak comes down, which will not affect us at all. They're playing Ultra Ball. The best thing to do with Ultra Ball with this type of deck is to discard. Oh, you discarded Rescue Carrier. That could be helpful. And they searched out Flamigo. There we go. Flamigo. Which lets them search out for some more. Oh, they have one prized. That's good information. Or they have one in hand already. And then they want to Professor's Research. Can they? That's the big question. They can. They do. Yep. Man, this is such an old style deck. This is 2 sets ago. Like... move on. I'm joking. It's a beautiful deck. Oh, man. So they don't actually have Murkrow in the discard yet, so Ditto can't attack yet. Although they still have 6 cards in hand, they can still make that happen somehow. Right? 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 So do they? That's the big question. Everyone's asking. They don't! Okay, that's gonna get us some time here. We can play down Zatu. Ooh, I really want to play Calamitous Mountain down. But that means I can't play Ultra Ball because I have to Pokegear. Let's Pokegear first. What do we get? Professor's Research. Okay. I'm going to Ultra Ball. Discard those 2. 1, 2, grab another Zatu, because I want to. We'll play that down, and then we'll Professor's Research. We got Drifloom, which will be fun. We got Natu, and somehow no energy. How did we not get energy? Chat, please tell me. If you're confused why sometimes I look here and sometimes I look here, over here's chat. Up here's my camera. I gotta remember, if I'm talking to you guys, you're above, not the text over here. What is the attack of Screamtail again? So Screamtail, for 2 energy, does 20 damage for each damage counter on Screamtail to one of your opponent's Pokemon, which means bench damage, which is why we like Screamtail over Drifloom. Drifloom can't do bench damage. It can only do the attack to the active, but it does a better multiplier, as in the amount of damage it does is 30 times, not 20 times like Screamtail. So there is an argument to go more heavy Drifloom, less Screamtail, and possibly switch to Bravery Charm, which works on Drifloom. Although 60 HP on Screamtail is pretty good. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's a nice way to put it. That's a very nice way to put it, Brett. Youngster, oh my gosh, can you give me anything? I'm going to Professor's Research all of that away. Thank you. Finally. So we got another Drifloom. We got Calamitous Mountain. Nice. Okay, we're looking good. We're going to power up a Drifloom. Oh yes, it's also why you keep the capsule too, instead of the Bravery Charm, right? Like, there's reasons to go Bravery Charm, but there's reasons to go the capsule, you know? It's kind of a tough call at times. Wow. There is a world where we actually get this going right now, but not this world, not today. They're gonna KO us next turn, so I feel like I could just slap them. Should I just slap them? 30 damage? Yeah, why not? I'm going to attach here. I'm going to slap them. And if they like boss my Drifloom, who's clearly able to do the more damage, Screamtail will be basically set up to KO anything. Now I understand. You did it right. There's different ways to do it. There's ways to do this differently and possibly better than me. I'm never gonna deny that. But I like what we've got going here. Just this is an unfortunate deck to come against game 1, because we're not like sneaking KOing anything. They are just trying to do as low prize count as they can for maximum effect, right? And that does hurt. Alright, so we will throw up the Drifloom. I will Nest Ball for another Screamtail. And that'll probably Bruno, right? So Nest Ball for a Screamtail. Put that down. Well, first we gotta do Zatu. We've got the energy. We don't want to miss out on that. So let's do the energy, right? 1. Oh, 2 ancient booster capsules. Clearly we're playing 1. And what else? Zatu. We could probably, could we? Zatu doesn't have a limit of who it can attach to. It can attach to anyone. It doesn't have to be a basic psychic Pokemon, which does open up some options for us. And I'll play that down there. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so we could play a Mewtwo EX, the lightning one, to give us an alternative attacker, right? And a big, powerful attacker at the same time. So Bruno? I don't want to lose that boss's orders. Actually, I'm just going to Balloon Blast. Just going to Balloon Blast. See, my idea is that we can boss up this Flamigo, which normally you don't want to attack with, right? But we can boss that up and kind of treat it as a wall, right? They have to attach to the Flamigo in order to retreat, or they need to like attach to the next attacker they have, but Screamtail can get around that, right? So that's the idea, at least. I don't know if it'll come true, but it's the idea. And we've got just one darkness energy in the discard. Okay, Manaphy coming down completely ruins everything. Ooh, Boss's Orders. Where are they taking a Xatu? They gotta take a Xatu. Like, no, going for Screamtail for some reason. Can they get the KO? No. So what are they doing? Sorry, that sounded rude. But seriously, what are they doing? So I am going to Boss's Orders. Oh, they conceded. They conceded. Brett, what does Balloon Blast do again? So Balloon Blast does 30 damage for every damage counter on Drifloon. So where Screamtail is 20 for every damage counter, Drifloon is 30. However, Screamtail can hit the bench, Drifloon can only hit the active. So that's where like this deck can be made those two different ways, really. More reliance on Drifloons for hitting the active with, you know, big attacks, and then using Screamtail as an alternate attacker, where I built it for Screamtail to be the primary attacker, to be hitting the bench, requiring them to bring out Manaphy, and then I just boss KO Manaphy and continue to hit the bench as much as I need, right? Like I said, originally I had 3 Boss's Orders in this deck as well. And I didn't play any Professor's Research. You know me and my relationship with Professor Research. Like, it's a great card for the right deck. I don't think every deck is the right deck for it, but it is a great card. It's so great. It can work in decks that it really shouldn't be in, like this one, right? If we had Cynthia, if we had a Shuffle Draw 6, right now all we've got is Youngster, Shuffle Draw 5, and Bruno, Shuffle Draw 7 if you had a Pokemon knocked down. Which I'm planning on having Pokemon knocked down, because I'm planning on having a lot of damage counters on my Pokemon, right? So, sorry, I got off on a tangent there. So, let's see, what can we fine-tune with this deck? I think we can lower Youngster down, and we can lower Tulip down. Don't want to lower Tulip down too much. We only play 12 energy, which might seem like a lot, but with 2 Tulips only grabbing energy, that is a grand total of 20 energy. And 20 energy equals to 40 damage counters, right? Right. 2 damage counters for each energy. 40 damage counters equals 400 damage. And if we double that or triple it, like, you see how the math just keeps going and going and going in my head? Some people say I have a problem. Those people are me, mostly. Pal Pad, we'll throw in a Pal Pad, and we could lower the Ancient Booster Energy by 1, and that would open up to throw in 2 Bravery Charms, right? Yeah, perfect. This just has me a little concerned because we're going so little on Tulip, and only 1 Pal Pad to recover a Tulip and a Boss's Orders, right? Like, that's very fragile when you're running 4 Professor's Research. So if we had Cynthia's an old card. It was from, like, Ultra Prism in the Sun and Moon era, and like I've said multiple times, this Scarlet and Violet era is giving me flashbacks to the Sun and Moon era, and I am all for it. I'm so excited for it. Even the future set, we know Ace specs are coming back, and those are, like, cards that are just like 1 per deck, kind of like Radiant Pokemon. Well, back in the Ultra Prism days, we had Prism Star Pokemon and other cards that were Prism Star, and those weren't 1 per deck, but they were 1 copy of that card per deck. So you could have multiple Prism Star cards, if I remember correctly, and still play a deck, but they can't be the same Prism Star card, if that makes sense. So yeah, this might be a little bit better, but it does make me concerned. I have thought about going down to 3/3 line of Xatu Natu, but, like, as you could see there, I couldn't even get a 3rd Xatu out. It was difficult. So I don't know if that's the right call or not. I figured let's just jump into another one. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Screamtail. That's how that goes, right? Robin, nice one. Are we really sure that Bravery Charm is useful? Because now that I understand the attack of Screamtail, the balloon doesn't seem really interesting. I would agree that Drifloom is less interesting, but it's still useful, right? That's kind of where I come down on that. It's less interesting, but it's useful. So having Drifloom, who can do a massive hit to the active Pokemon is going to be useful. But Screamtails is a lot more interesting and the one I want to focus on. Oof, this is a tough call here. Do I go Natu into the active? I feel like I gotta. Because if I get a Xatu, I can start accelerating to the bench, right? And we're playing against Lost Zone. Brett, for Screamtail, yeah. I scream, you scream, we all scream. For Screamtail. That's what we all want, right? We just want Screamtail all the time. I love Screamtail. I love its name more than anything, honestly. So we can attach both those down, get a ton of energy accelerant, right? Oh, they had us go first. How nice of them. We are down to one card. Do you think they'll Iono us? Maybe they're thinking, oh, he's got Professor's Research, and he's just going to play that next turn and get a full hand anyways. I'll Iono him, and maybe he'll get the wrong cards, right? Like, maybe. Although that's a bad plan, truthfully. But it's a possibility. Yeah. Man, if I knew this React thing was here, I would totally have signed into my account earlier. I just... Dang it. It was so frustrating that I can't react to your guys' stuff because I love it. You guys are awesome. We have such a fun community here. Alright, I'll put another Natu into the active. That's not bad. Not great, but not bad. So Comfy. This deck's going to be difficult for us. I don't think there's a good matchup against Lost Box. We also didn't throw in Jirachi or Manaphy into this deck because we really need the space for more Zatus, right? Xatu is our draw, it is our energy accelerant, it is everything. If we have both a Jirachi and a Manaphy down on the field, that leaves 3 bench spaces. 2 will be Xatu, so we'll have 1 bench space and an active. Is that worth it? Is that worth it? Because if it is, I'll change my deck right now. I'll change it immediately. I will take out 1 Natu, 1 Xatu for a Jirachi and a Manaphy. I just don't know if it's worth that, right? The cost, I think, is a little too high for me. Battle VIP Pass, okay. Yes, they did do their supporter. They Lost Zone Cramorant as they have 4 cards in the Lost Zone. So Battle VIP Pass for a second Cramorant if it's not prized? No, they're just going straight Sableye. Wow. Another reason to not so much worry about Jirachi is the fact that Sableye here drops 12 damage counters, right? Well, that gets a 1-hit KO on Drifloom if it has a Bravery Charm. That doesn't get a 1-hit KO on Screamtail. It does get a 1-hit KO on Xatu, though. So, yeah, there's reasons to do things and reasons not to do things. And we are just dead drawing right now. I don't know, but Brett is saying, I don't know, but I think it would be worth to test it out, right? Could you remind me what to test out? I go on such rants. Like, I can't believe these rants I go. So, Robin, why not 1 balloon? Sorry, can't remember the name of this Pokemon. So why not drop 1 balloon for 1 Jirachi? That's fair. That's fair. Is Jirachi more important or is Manaphy more important? If we're dropping 1 balloon for that, which one? Right? Because I feel like currently there's more spread. They put a lot more spread in this set than I've seen in the previous sets. And Brett, test the Jirachi or Manaphy. Okay, so now we gotta figure out which one. If I knew how to do polls, then I, could put that out. Big question. Exactly, Robin. Exactly. That's the big question. Are we more scared of Sableye or are we more scared of something like a Rapid Strike Urshifu? But, I would be more scared of Yoga Loop, which doesn't that place damage counters? So maybe it would be Jirachi. Like, sure, Rapid Strike Urshifu can get 2 KOs, Drifloom and Xatu, right? But, like, Yoga Loop is take that extra turn, which is more frightening to me. But I'm an easily frightable man, I guess. 10. Wow, they're already powered up with Sableye, and here we are dead drawing. How did Shadow Rider Calyrex decks get so good? I'm trying to remember. I have a terrible memory. Because maybe I should just use that as a basis. Because Xatu is exactly just Shadow Rider Calyrex without a good attack. It's got the ability, right? Where Shadow Rider did have a good ability, or a good attack, so it was far more justified. Xatu only has the ability, but it's a one prizer, so I get it. We gotta have other attackers, such as Drifloom and Screamtail. So we have those. But yeah, right now we are just dead drawing. And the thing is that if we top deck, say, a Xatu, we're still dead drawing, right? Not to, into the active. They're gonna put up Sableye, right? Yep, there's the Sableye. They can get 2 KOs on both Natus right now. Ugh, this is so bad. It's Jirachi. The answer is Jirachi, right? The answer's gotta be Jirachi. I don't think it's Manaphy. I think it's Jirachi. Maybe we should switch gears right now. I lost. Throw it in the trash. We'll get a new deck. But maybe we should switch gears right now and start focusing on Garbodor, right? Or Garbodor. Okay. Yep, we lost. Good game. I have to concede. It's... What? I'm going to Tulip for 2 Natus to just get them discarded again, right? Like, to get them KO'd again. Yeah, it's Jirachi. It's Jirachi, big time. Yeah, I'll try taking out 1 Drifloom. That makes me less confident in the Bravery Charm edition that we did, right? Because if I take out more Drifloom, like, okay, I have 2 Bravery Charms for 2 Driflooms and 3, or we have 2 Bravery Charms for 2 Driflooms and 3 Ancient Booster Capsule things for 4 Screamtails, right? Like, I don't know, that just seems off. The idea... Oh, did I not pull one? No way, did I not pull one? I could have sworn I did. I could have sworn I did. Alright. Oh, it's a 40... Okay, why am I complaining? Clinton, hey, how's it going? Dropping by to say hi. I've got to prepare for a trip with the fam, but I'll be back soon, hopefully. Well, thank you for coming by, spending some time with us, and I hope your trip goes well. You know, family trips are a mixed bag. I've had some awesome ones, and I've had some terrible ones. So, yeah, I hope it goes well for you. So, I'm throwing in Manaphy. I'm kind of debating right now if I just go full-on Energy Booster Capsule and remove the Bravery Charms now. I can... We're at 60. Like this, I can play both Jirachi and Manaphy. And then it's a choice of, like, what am I up against, right? If I'm up against Lost Box, okay, Jirachi, for sure, right? And if I'm up against Rapid Strike, then it becomes more of a question. I want to check out Yoga Loop really quick. Yoga. Yeah, Yoga Loop. Here we go. Yeah, put 2 damage counters. So, Jirachi, I think, does prevent that. As long as it's the bench. So, Metachamp could still hit the active with Yoga Loop to trigger the extra turn. Ouch. But still, that's more work for them. So I do like that overall. Yeah. Yeah, I do like that. Huh. Let me check Discord. No one said anything. anyone joining, just to let you know, just to remind you, if you want to play against me, go ahead and, hold on. Let me finish a thought. Go ahead and join the Discord, link in the description, and let me know that you want to play against me. I should see a pop-up, and if I don't, I try to check it after every match, see if there's someone that had said, hey, I want to play against you. I think I can beat you. And you're probably right. So, so yeah. 4 Snorlax is probably a bit much, right? Wow. I could go 3 Snorlax, right? So one that I don't have, then that one, and that one, which I do have. Which, by the way, oh, I used to have it just right here. I don't know where I put it. Snorlax, still bent. The Pokemon Center stamped Snorlax, still bent. But yeah. So we go 3 Snorlax there. We got the 4 leftovers. Obviously, we're going to need Nest Ball. What deck doesn't play Nest Ball, right? Let's see. We got a message in the Discord. Well, if you want, I've got a deck with the balloon Pokemon. Hey, dude. Like, if you want to play, you tell me, right? I'll just keep spitballing. I'll keep going. But if you want to play, please, like, you let me know. So, do you want to play? Are we friends on PTCGL? Because if not, we should be friends, right? I think we have to be friends for me to play against you, and that's fine. I want to be friends with everyone. I'm a friendly guy, I tell myself every day. Lying. I'm a friendly guy, he lied. I'm ready, buddy. All right. Yeah, exit. I will play the Ice Cream You Scream. So we need to become friends. I think it's under Profile. Friends. There we go. Here are all my friends. Surprised Link Hawkins hasn't joined yet. Oh, I need to put out a ping, right? I'm going to just say, here, I am live, by the way. Alright, so is your username just what it is in Discord? Smirt something. Oh, you're raw. Okay. I'm going to send. Congrats on getting that easy of a username. So, as soon as you add me as a friend, we can play against each other. Oh, also, if you think I could look better in this, let me know. Have they put in facial hair yet? No, they haven't, have they? Hair. Nope, just regular old hair. Yeah, I wear a hat because I don't think they have a buzz cut. Yeah. Did you get my friend request? Because if you did, we can play. You just gotta send me a challenge, and then we can play. I might have food delivered to me. My wife was talking about us getting Jimmy John's, which sounds great. Spam. Let's see. Details. Block report spam. Okay. There we go. Done. Yeah, go ahead and try to send me a friend request. Maybe I missed something with your name or misspelt it. I don't know. But yeah, send me a friend request and then I should see it and we can become friends and play. Jimmy John's, right? Like sometimes you're just craving for it, and this morning I definitely was. Okay, friend request sent. Oh, okay, nice. So, friends. There you are. Yeah, your username is what it is in the Discord, man. Plus 51. There we go. So I sent a friend request to a random person named Robin. Challenge friend. Wait, why can't I challenge you? Do you have like appear on offline or something? There it is. Challenge friend. I scream, you scream. Yes. Wait, what happened? Did I do something wrong? I might have done something wrong. Challenge friend. There it is. Send match request. Huh. Going too fast. Don't pay attention to my skin. Okay. I don't know what that means. I guess we'll find out. And then I'll pay nothing but attention to your skin. And, you know, just be rude about it, right? Isn't that what streamers are supposed to do? Just be rude? I'm joking. Ugh. Oof. Pop my back real good. All right. Okay. I don't see you, my friend. Wait, then it doesn't say cancel anymore. All right. Hey, I like the antlers. Like, yeah, you're all Christmassy. It's awesome. I love it. Tails. Flippin' the tails. No? Okay. Oh, real quick. Don't be looking at my hand while you play. Like, let's play for real. Listen to this. Maybe don't watch the screen. Alright, so they will go first, which means we have first attack. So we start with Screamtail, who can slap. So, if you didn't know, Screamtail freaking slaps. So, for those that don't know, that is like slang for some people, meaning Screamtail's awesome. And, yeah, I mean it both ways. So, I think it works. Drifloon with Gardevoir. Yeah, so I know Gardevoir could make a great combo with Drifloon because you can accelerate energy and deal damage to yourself and whatnot. I just didn't like the idea of building up a Gardevoir, which is one of the top decks in the meta, just to accelerate energy to a Drifloon, who does not make it in most people's lists for best deck in meta, right? Like, you know, but hey, prove me wrong. As I always tell people whenever they ask about like my deck and stuff, hey, if you think there's a better way to build it, I highly recommend you build it and prove me wrong. Oh, retreating to the Ralts, huh? Okay. Oof, what a top deck. Natu, Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, Energy. Let's go ahead and Artisan. What should we Artisan for? I'm thinking another Natu, honestly. Because if I can get 2 going, that's how many I like having out. And then I can, I could Pokegear. Let's Pokegear, right? Wrong. I was wrong to Pokegear. That was a waste of a card, and I feel ashamed. Robin, I like to surprise my opponent with strange decks. Yep, that's the most fun thing about playing Jank. Every time I'm playing against someone, and they're like, oh, wait, something's going on with League. One second. Okay. They're just talking about Friday Night Magic. No, it's all about the Pokemon. Every time I play against someone, if I can make them go, wait, what does that card do? And they have to read the card, I feel good about myself. Because they'll usually let shenanigans fly. They'll let me do kind of whatever I want. As long as I'm telling them what the card does, they're like, okay, that's fine. And then if I'm like, okay, so Screamtail has 8 damage counters on it, so that's 160 to that bench Pokemon. They're like, wait, what? Let me read that. You know, like, That's when I get a big old smile. I'm like, heck yeah. Oh, really? You gotta do that to me? Me? I thought we were friends, man. Nah, I'm kidding. Destroy me. uh, all right. Let me jump back to my Discord. So, Ultra Ball, I didn't get to see the card. I'm supposed to be able to see the card. Wow, Gardevoir EX already. Very nice. But you only got one energy in the discard. That's going to hurt. Sorry, but it's true. I got 2 Zatus. You got to play those down. I probably shouldn't tell you that if you're listening, but I do. And Nest Ball. Let's grab a Drifloon. Done. And then we'll Artisan. And I think I will grab another Natu. Right? I think that's the right move. Natu. Alright. No, I was supposed to grab a Screamtail because I have an Ancient Booster. Oh well. Oh well. I'm terrible at playing, so too bad for me. Professor's Research. Calamitous Mountain. Sweet. Throw that down. Let's go ahead and accelerate some energy. If you can hurt me, I wait for you. You don't have to wait for anything, dude. If you can do it, do it. Like, if you can destroy me, destroy me. Please. Like, you waiting or anything would just, you know, like, it hurts the results of my testing, right? Okay, so you got 100 HP remaining, so if I do more damage to you, that's kind of pointless. So, let's see. I could... They're doing 60. Yeah, you gotta get damage on the balloon, but you also need energy, right? So, if I attach there, and then what if I just wait, right? Just gonna end my turn and wait. I can retreat next turn for my Screamtail and knock out your Drifloon. I just need, what, one more energy? Then it'd be 60, doubled to 120, and then I get the KO. Yeah. And then I just need to target down the Manaphy, so I'm gonna need Boss, right? So... we got Ultra Ball. Let's go ahead and use that. What am I going to discard? Nest Ball for sure. Screamtail? Yeah, let's discard a Screamtail. And we'll grab a Xatu. We'll grab that Xatu. Yeah, you're in top deck town, man. Like, you... that's not great. I'm going to Pal Pad back. Boss for sure. And why not Professor's Research, right? Yeah, I think that's the right play. And then I'm going to Bruno. Only for 4, but... oh, no energy. Dang it. I was hoping for an energy. So, let's see. Let's see. If I do 30, right? No. If I do 80... no, the numbers just aren't making sense yet. Because you've got that 20 and you've got the same attack that I do... it just doesn't make sense yet. I need an energy. One energy, I should be fine. If I can just get one energy, you know? I'm gonna... yeah. But you're in top deck, so that's rough, man. That's a rough situation. You just gotta wait for something. I don't want to use my Ultra Ball because I don't need it right now, you know? But thinning is winning. But we got the energy anyways. We got there. We're good. We're good. Let's get one more energy on the Screamtail. Yep. Well, there's the damage. Let's go ahead and accelerate an energy to... we could go Drifloon, but I kind of want to go Screamtail. Okay. Okay. Nothing really shouting at me yet, but we're going to go ahead and retreat Xatu for Screamtail. And then Screamtail can hit the bench, but with that Manaphy I wouldn't do any damage, so I'll just hit the active, knock out the Drifloon. That does put the energy back into your discard for Gardevoir to accelerate elsewhere, but what else are you going to do, right? And there's Jirachi. That's kind of a waste in this matchup, right? Like, I could see people throwing in a Screamtail to their Gardevoir deck because Screamtail can hit the bench. And that's going to be massive, right? We'll still have Manaphy in the format, but normally in this matchup, I'm like, oh, who cares about Manaphy? Now, it's actually going to be a question. So, yeah. Screamtail adds to Gardevoir. Oh, man. That's been your top decks for a while? A Gardevoir EX, a Rare Candy, and a Ralts? Wow. That's kind of rough, actually. Rough in a very strange way. Man, I could Professor's Research all of this away. Do I dare? Yes, I do. Because I really want Boss in a future turn. Not really right now, but in a future turn, I definitely do. So let's go ahead. I'm going to Xatu, some more energy on a Screamtail. And I should probably start getting Drifloon ready, right? So I will Xatu some more energy on a Drifloon as well. So there's that. I gotta be careful. I might deck myself out. Okay, I got the Boss. I got exactly what I wanted, right? And then I will just Roaring Scream onto the Gardevoir for 160. And how close am I to KO? 170. I would need I would need 2 more energy on Screamtail. Oh no, you got rid of my mountain. Just so you can get more basics. Another Drifloon. Really? Fine. Alright. Play down the mountain. Boss's orders. Give me that Manaphy. Give it. Roaring Scream. There we go. There we go. Now I can start doing bench damage and have a better time in this matchup. Another Professor's Research I don't need. This is where, like, Professor's Research is kind of dangerous. I probably shouldn't have played Professor's Research. I probably could have been fine with something else. Ooh, now you're going to attack with Drifloon. Now you can get 3 energy or 2 energy onto Drifloon. That's going to be 20 damage each. 40 times 3 is 120. You can get the knockout on Screamtail. I don't have a second energy for Drifloon, and I haven't gotten a Tulip yet, so I gotta send in the Screamtail, right? Sadly. And that can get a knockout on you, though, right? Yeah, you don't have Bravery Charm out. Good. But yeah, there's the Tulip. Awesome. Tulip! Let's grab... how much energy? All of it? That feels so wrong. But looks so right. Yeah. Oh yeah, got all that back. We can throw down another Screamtail. Oh man, do we... This is a tough part. How do I accelerate energy when I might deck myself out? I can only Xatu twice. And then I risk decking myself out. So... I don't think there's any mill cards I have to worry about, right? Robin wouldn't do that to me. Actually, I would hope that he would be willing to. Alright, I got 1 card left in deck. I'm a madman. I'll play that down. I'll play down an energy. And next turn, I got a Bruno. I got no other choice. I gotta. Supporter lock. Roaring Scream. There we go. There we go. Yep, we'll grab 1 prize. Yeah, Rob, if you had something that could mill 1 card, that would be beautiful. But I don't think you do. Professor's Research! Finally, you get something to get yourself back in the game. Is it going to be enough? That is the big question. Oh, Radiant Greninja. I should have expected that. Why did I not put down Manaphy? Did I discard Manaphy? I don't think so. No, I didn't. So it means Manaphy is either one of my 3 prizes or the last card in deck. What do you think? I'm thinking in my prizes. Honestly. That's where I think it is. But we'll see. We'll see. So, we've got Gardevoir out. We still... Oh, no. We've got 3 energy. We are in trouble. So... Let's see. Well, they're not playing water energy, so maybe I don't have to worry about the Radiant Greninja so much. Are they just going to attack? No, they're going to retreat into a Drifloon and attack with the Drifloon. Okay. Okay. Just so I'm constantly only getting 1 prize from them. That's not a bad strategy. I'm just ahead right now on prizes and junk. And so if we keep trading 1 prize for 1, we're gonna end up with me winning. Like, I'm just slightly more ahead. So you gotta figure out some way to get more ahead. By 1 turn. That's it. I'm only ahead by 1 turn. So I'm curious what you could do. Honestly, Gardevoir seems like a pretty good pick to be attacking with. Because it's gonna be hard for me to get that KO, right? Or no, wait, you gotta delay me by 2 turns, don't you? Oof, that's more rough. Yeah, I can just throw Scream Tail into the active, KO the Drifloon. You got another one that you'll probably power up too. Oh, it was my last prize. Nice. So, let's see. Oh, wait. Mountain. Play that down there. Power up Drifloon just that tiny bit that I can. Right? And then I'll have Bruno. Okay. Okay. Still not in a great position myself, but it's better than nothing. I could do that. Is it worth it? It might be. I'm going to KO your bench Drifloon. I don't know if that really gains me anything, but I do know that it doesn't really gain you anything. So, because you would have just put up Drifloon, accelerate 3 energy, and knock out Scream Tail, like you've been doing, every turn basically, right? That you can. So if I knock out your bench Drifloon, okay, now you don't have a backup attacker. Now what do you do, right? You've still got your primary attacker. You start powering up Ralts and take that 20 damage. That's fair. That's more than fair. I forget what that card does. Drop till you have 5, but if no energy, 7. Oh, okay. Okay. So if I did knock out Drifloon, you could have played that, drew more cards, so it was a sneaky play for me to do that. Okay. This is working out. This is working out. Maybe the deck's not as bad as I've been saying. Maybe this deck, Scream Tail, the I Scream, You Scream, it might work, right? It seems like it's working. I don't love that I've only got the Drifloon. Let's see. 1 Tulip. My Palpad's gone. I really want a second Palpad in the deck now. I really do. Nest Ball. Drifloon. 2 cards in deck. Yikes. Put the damage counter on him. Yep. And Balloon Blast. Is this going to end in a victory for me? I might have decked myself out. Second Tulip. Thank you. Oh man, that's going to help so much. Can I use this? Once during your turn, you may attach a basic. If you do attach energy, you may draw 2 cards. So even if I deck myself, I can continue to accelerate energy. That's good information. Oh, dang, you did it. You did it. You took it away from me. The Bravery Charm on the Greninja and the fact that you were able to evolve up into a Gardevoir, I think you did it. I'm going to deck myself out before I do anything else. Congratulations. You frickin' did it. Let's see. I could get 4 energy. 4 energy could equal how much? 80 damage. 80 times 2 is 160. Oh, man. Oh. I don't think I have any more energy in the deck. Do I? I do! Okay. Okay. I'm not doing the math. Let's find out. That. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I have enough energy accelerant right now, honestly. I think that's the issue. I don't have enough energy accelerant. I only have 3 Zatus. That's going to be 3 energy. Nope, I lose. I lose! Dang. Very well played, sir. Very well played. Yeah, there's just nothing for me to do right now. I just lose. Very well played. Love it. I'm still gonna, like, go out on a bang, but, like, yeah, you did well. Let's see. Let's see. Drifloom, would that have been any different? No, I played Tulip, so I couldn't have played Boss. And I don't think I had enough energy to KO Radiant Greninja. No, I did. Oh, I think I did. Because 3 energy is all I needed to with Radiant Greninja. And I would have gotten it. Dang. I missed my shot. 160 is all that I'm doing, I think. Nope, missing that. I'm missing everything. Ah. Alright. Roaring Scream. If I had a little bit more recovery. If I had 1 card in deck. 1 card is all I needed. And I could have figured it out. I could have slapped. Triple strike. I don't need a mill card. Yeah. You don't need a mill card, man. I milled myself. I did it to myself. Oh, man. Okay, for those of you that aren't in the Discord, he just, like, replied to an earlier game he had where his opponent milled himself out and lost. Oh, man, Robin, you cut me deep. But that was fun. Oh, that was awesome. Well done, sir. I have way more confidence in my deck. Not my piloting of the deck, but I have way more confidence in my deck, and that was a lot of fun. That was a fun match, yes, definitely. Oh, man. That was awesome. Thumbs up to you, sir. All right. All right, so I'm gonna jump back to the Garbodor deck, but I love where Ice Cream U Scream is. That will probably be Sunday's deck and moving forward. So yeah, that's brilliant. I love it. That was so much fun. Brett, what a game! You are right, man. That was one heck of a game. So much back and forth. Oh, and I could have done it too. I could have won. But I did not see the play. I got the Tulip, and I was too excited about the Tulip. I needed to boss. I needed to accelerate to. Would that have worked? Actually, I don't think I had victory at all. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm rewinding it in my head, and no, I didn't have victory because if I didn't Tulip, I wouldn't have had enough energy to put someone else in the active and attach an energy to them to retreat, and enough energy on the Drifloom, so I didn't have victory at all. Robin, you took it and you won. Yeah, I see. I think Professor's research is a little bit too aggressive, and there's those moments where you have a hand full of supporters and you're like, I could youngster shuffle my hand into the deck, draw 5, and I could end up with a very similar hand. So I'm going to Professor's research, so I guarantee a new hand. And maybe I should be more reliant on Iono. I just don't like how if I am ahead in the game, Iono is worse for me and better for my opponent, right? Like, that's my big issue with Iono, too. That's where Marnie was so good, right? I loved Marnie because it was more equal, and it gave you that fresh hand. Iono can give you a fresh hand, but it can be very little when you're near the end game. And Judge is shuffle, draw 4. Youngsters, shuffle, draw 5. Bruno, shuffle, draw 7 or 4. Honestly, what if Bruno... Because if I didn't play that Bruno... Like, if I played Youngster instead of Bruno, I would have had 2 more cards in deck, but I would have drawn them with Xatu. Like, I'm going in circles right now. So this is a deck that I was thinking about. Garbodor, you could throw in some more tools here to have fun with it, but I like the fact that Garbodor is a single energy attacker. Like, I think that's just phenomenal. Single energy, stage 1, and it's discard cards from your hand, which is less likely to be messed with by your opponent. And did I just hear a ding? I don't know where I heard that ding from. Really, honestly. Maybe it's from my headphones. I have my headphones on so I could hear the Discord pings, but I talk too loud for that. So, headphones off. Yeah, Robin, that was such a good match. Such a good one. More stuff's going on. Okay. What time is it? Okay. So, let's see, Garbodor. What else does Garbodor need, right? I've got Bombardier as an option to search for tool cards. I've got Snorlax to recover leftovers. You need 2 of them out, so we've got 3 Snorlax in case one gets knocked out, right? We've got 4 Garbodor. What else do I need to do? I need more tools, right, but like what tools should I use? That's going to be up for debate. Do I need any more Pokemon is kind of my big thing. Is there another Pokemon that I'm not thinking of right now that needs to be added to the list? Well, here, let me buy these cards. I hate doing this because I got 2 ETBs to still open, but I gotta do those on camera, so I can't, like, get them now, right? So, whatever. I've got 44,000 credits. I gotta use them somewhere. Ooh, I have reverse holo, so I will -1, add 1. Wait, is that reverse? Yes, it is. I see it now. Okay. Well, what am I doing? Why even have regulars when I can just have reverse, right? Same price. Rotom V, that's an interesting one, but I'm not planning on playing that many support or that many tools, right? Leftovers is a card that I can repeat, right? And Rotom V, I don't know if the numbers. Dark Patch is an interesting one, but it's a single energy attacker. Like, at that point, Dark Patch could just be a dark energy that I attach. And Dark Patch only works on the bench, so that could actually hurt me. Right? Like, that, it's kind of weird to think about that, but, you know, anytime I draw a Dark Patch, if I just drew a dark energy instead, I could attach it and be attacking. So I don't think Dark Patch is actually necessary. I had that in one of my previous decks I built. If you saw my video about an old deck I found, that Pheromosa deck, I had energy searches in there. And originally I didn't have Beast Energy. And because I didn't have that Beast Energy, the energy search could have just been Grass Energy. But then I had the Beast Energy, and I had a way to search for the Beast Energy, and then I had the energy search to find my different energies. So, like, yeah. Robin. Yeah, I saw you posted a deck list. Let's check that out real quick. Can I copy it? It looks like it's in a format where I can copy-paste it, maybe? And then just make a new... Exit? Make a new deck and import it? Hey, import was successful. There we go. Robin's creation here. Oh, he went with Garbodor, but no Snorlax, huh? You got a lot more tools in here than I do. Toolbox, that's a great idea. I definitely need toolbox. Bravery Charm is questionable. I guess you're going Rotom V. So put any number of Pokemon tool cards from your discard pile into the Lost Zone, and you do 40 for each card this way. I just don't know if that's worth it. Like a big endgame attack, I guess. But you got to be playing so many tools. And you are, for sure. You're playing a mix of dark and lightning and luminous energy. And that can get complicated. Trying to think. I don't dislike your list, right? It's just going down the path differently than I am. Right? I definitely need the shopping mall, right? Isn't that what it's called? Shopping center. I definitely need that. That's my stadium of choice. Definitely. Oh, you said, yes, I can copy paste. Thank you, because I did it without, like, waiting for your answer. So sorry. I was a bit rude, but, you know, like, yeah. Well, it's not the same deck, but I haven't testing that yet. Oh, okay. So not proven or anything, but you know, still good list. Like I do like the list. You had Vengeful Punch in there, and I love Vengeful Punch, so that will probably be one that I do use. Any TMs? Are there TMs I should be using? So, okay, I got a crazy idea. Nope, I wanted this one. All. Thank you. Crazy idea. What if we did use Dark Patch and Technical Machine Blindside? Would that be, like, does it enhance the deck, or is it just a gimmick, right? I guess that's what I'm kind of wondering. If it's just a gimmick, I'm not interested. I still want to build Jank, but if it's a gimmick, no thank you. I want to build real decks, right? So, de-evolution, same thing. That's a bit more of a gimmick. I don't think I need the evolution TM in this deck, because it's just, I don't have to evolve Snorlax or Bombardier, right? So I guess I do need more draw, some sort of draw in the deck. What would be a good draw from Pokemon side? Pokemon draw. What would be a fun draw card? Dodrio, but I don't know. It's a 1 energy attacker. I do like that. That is an option. I'm gonna just say 1. We're gonna throw in 1 just to save its place, you know. But what else? I can filter this more. Let's no filter. Let's only look at Pokemon with abilities, because that's what we want. We want ability draw. We don't want attack draw, right? So it gets a lot smaller of a choice. This Goldingos can be very similar to Garbodor, but in a different way. So I don't want to use that, because then I feel like I'm going 2 different places and it gets messy. Kingdra's a stage 2, don't want to use that. Mew's a 2 prizer. Do I really want to introduce a 2 prizer? It only gets you 3 cards. You know, it's a tough one. Dodrio only gets you 1 card, but it doesn't matter, like, if you have a hand or not. Like, excuse me. Robin, I've just buy all the lists to this deck. I've only 400 credits left? No! Robin, what? Did you test it? I sure hope you can test against the computer without buying the card. It's brilliant. Like, you can test against the computer without buying the card. You can have any deck you want if you just play against the computer. You can play any deck you want. So I hope the deck is good. I really do. Brett, it's been a fun stream, guys, but I gotta go. I'll probably watch the VOD when done. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. You know, it's a new set, and, like, I always get super excited, so I'm glad people joined here. I'm having a blast. Brett, I hope you well, and if you catch us on the VOD, welcome back. Robin, it crashed my game each time. Wait, it crashes your game when you try to test against the computer and you don't have the card? That's crazy. I really hope they didn't fix this issue, because that's going to make testing so much worse. Like, testing's already kind of pointless, but, like, it helps when building, so you can find the right cards you need and everything and find your weaknesses. And if they got rid of that feature, I'm going to be so sad. So very sad. But back to draw. Sorry, but, like, yeah. Back to draw here. Maybe I should add a card I don't have and hit test, right? Like, that might be worthwhile to do. Oh, let me go back to draw, sorry. Let's see. I am a fan of, like, Raikou, Suicune, and Entei, and how they can all attack for 2 energy. So it's just a luminous energy and whatever else I want. So, like, that would be an option for me. But then you gotta play more Switch and that kind of stuff. Weirdeer is just draw a card, but so is Dodrio. But Dodrio has an attack that's actually useful, so we're going Dodrio. Let's see, what else? You know, I just don't think there's anything else. I think it's Dodrio. I think we have our answer. It's Dodrio, and we just got to deal with it. Clear. Then all. There we go. Doduo. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. More trainers. So I need another tool. At least one more tool. I would like a few more, though. So let's just look at tool cards. Bunch of tools. Cursed Duster could be fun. Vengeful Punch could be fun. Technical Machines could be fun. But I don't think there is one that we should be using. I don't think there's a technical machine that makes sense. But so Cursed Duster, Vengeful Punch, Defiance Band could be fun. Defiance Vest, although I don't think that one would make as much sense. Like EXP Share, I don't think would make as much sense. Full Face Guard, that is a Pokemon without abilities, takes 20 less. Isn't there one where a Rule Box Pokemon takes, or a non-Rule Box Pokemon takes like 30 less or something? Luxurious Cape, maybe. Pot Helmet. Doesn't have a Rule Box, 30 less damage. That would put Garbodor up to 150? No, so many Pokemon can already do that. Panic Mask? No, not Panic Mask. The other mask. What's the other mask? Spirit Mask. That's a fun one, because when they attack into me, they have to discard a card. I like that one. I'm going to go yes on that. I also want to make a cloth deck. If we can make a cloth deck before the stream's over too, that would be fun. But yeah, let's do this first. I'm going to throw in some patrol caps. Just 2. Just in case we run into Mill, we can actually prevent Mill that way. So I think that it's a safe bet, and we'll just discard it if nothing else. But I think, 10 tools, 4 of which we can recover. I think that's the play. Sorry. So, yeah. But, so now we should really change gears and look at supporters. Supporters and stuff, and items. Let's see. So, for items, since we're playing a Stage 1 Pokemon with a Stage 1 draw option, we should probably go with Ultra Ball or Capturing Aroma. One of those two. Wait, Robin, even if you have the card, you can't test against a bot? Oh man, I am so sorry. That is just rough. That is rough. I don't know what else to say, really. let's try Capturing Aroma. I love Capturing Aroma. I think it's a great card. Yeah, we will go with Capturing Aroma. Yeah, Robin, that is rough. I don't know what else to say about that. It's just rough, and I wish it was better for you. I really do. So we have 9 cards left, or let me subtract 1 here. We have 10 cards we can add to the deck, right? So clearly we need a rod. We need a super rod or 2. Let's add 2. And we need supporters, right? For some extra draw. Clinton, hey-oh, I'm back. How's it going? Hey, Clinton, welcome back. We're building a Garbodor deck right now with the Chuck attack. And we're going to see if we can make this work. I think we have to remove Bombardier. I think it was a nice idea. I don't think it's going to work, though, sadly. And but that will let us add Toolbox. Toolbox could be very useful. Let's see. What else do we want here? Bruno. Did I spell that wrong? Or do I have a... Oh, I have item. Yeah, let's go back to supporter here. And we're going to go with Bruno. Oh, Arvin's a good one. We should go Arvin, I think. Yeah, just put that one. Yeah, there we go. 2 Arvin. Okay. Ultra Balls. It's a choice between Ultra Ball and Capturing Aroma. The reason why I put Capturing Aroma in here, not Ultra Ball, is the fact that Chuck is already going to be discarding a lot. The Garbodor is going to be discarding a lot. Do we want more discard, which can take away from what we can use, right? So that was the question. And I went down to 8 energy. I've got 2 super rods in here because we only have... we have Garbodor for attacking. We do have Dodrio for attacking if necessary. But we mostly have Dodrio for a draw engine. And the thing is that we've only got 7 card slots left in the deck. And we don't have, like, Professor's Research or anything like that. So I was going to throw in Bruno, 3 of those, and then just maybe 4 Professor Research, but I'm worried about the discard aspect. We could go something fun like Copycat, but that could really mess us up later. We could go Cynthia's Ambition, but it's kind of like Bruno, where, you know, you may not get the good effect, and we really want the good effect. What does Dendra do? Put a card from your hand on the bottom of the deck. If you do, draw cards until you have 5. Jet Energy? Not against it. That could be fun. And if you get stuck with Snorlax in the active, you attach a Jet Energy to someone. Garbodor attacks for 1 Darkness Energy, which is where that kind of hurts a little bit, right? But might not be bad as a 2 of. I would just be sad that we only have 6 Darkness Energy. I would prefer having 7, but then that's lowering the amount of support, like draw supporters that we have, and that can hurt too. Let's see. Brandon, why can't you be good? You know, actually, if we are discarding our tools, Brandon may not be bad. Yeah, Dodrio is an alternate attacker, which I think will work. Jonathan, we played Dondozo at the beginning of the stream. It did not go as well as I hoped, but it went better than I expected. At the beginning of the stream, we did play Dondozo. Perfection. Let's see. Where can we make some space, right? 3 Snorlax might be a bit too much. If we go down to 2, But then if we get one knocked out, that can hurt as well. So, what is this? Is this the deck? Here, we've got a deck, right? We're gonna hit test deck and we're gonna test this out. Just real quick AI match to see if this is worthwhile or if I'm going down the wrong rabbit hole, right? But I've said it before, I'll remind people, if you want to play against me, the best place to do so is jump into the Discord so we can organize and figure out how we're going to do it. But I'm definitely up to playing against viewers. Do you want to go first? Yes, we have a stage 1. We want to go first so that we have first evolution. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. I almost want to put the Snorlax in the active so I can jet energy and put someone else in the active. But no, we're going to put Trubbish down and I'm just going to hit done. We get to go first, so capturing Aroma. I actually want to hit Tails right now. That would be helpful. Capturing Aroma. Tails. Beautiful. Doduo. Here we go. We'll grab a Doduo. We'll throw that down on the bench. We got Snorlax, but we can wait on that. We do have Jet Energy. Man, Cresselia is going to accelerate a lot of energy next turn, and it's kind of frightening me. Not going to lie. Let's just end turn. Yeah, we'll just end turn there. I don't love where we sat because of Brandon. Maybe Ultra Ball is the right call, especially if we're relying on Brandon, right? Brandon, the Ultra Ball can get rid of other cards in our hand, or they'll just Marnie us because the AI doesn't play standard format. Ouch. Oh my gosh, that Marnie. That Marnie hurts so much. Okay, Ultra Ball it is. that was a quick test deck, and boy, did it mess us up. Alright, Clint. You were right. I was wrong. Kudos. You're right. Ultra Ball, I think, is the right call. We've got Super Rod to recover stuff that we'll need. But if we're relying on Brandon, I completely forgot Brandon was a card, right? So if we are relying on Brandon, we will need some discard. And Ultra Ball is a way to get that discard going. So, awesome. Now, if we hit test deck, let's see what happens, right? So, Come on. Come on, game. Load. Link in the description for the Discord if you want to hang out. But, yeah. Tails. We are going first. Okay, sweet. Yes, gotta go first. Gotta go first. We are playing stage 1s, so we want first evolution. Starting off with a lone Doduo. Yikes. Against a fighting deck. Beautiful. Riolu. Okay. How do we do this? Okay, we got a second Doduo. We're not completely sunk. But I am going to attach that, and I'm going to end my turn. Next turn, it seriously looks like we might discard the Bruno and Arvin with an Ultra Ball to get a Dodrio and play down Shopping Center, then Brandon, right? Like, Crudy, come on. What happened? It went to do 10 damage, and then it didn't do anything. I'm just confused. Ultra Ball, Brandon, Arvin. Because we got a second Bruno, we can't go the Brandon route. We gotta go the Bruno route. Dodrio down. We will Bruno for 4 cards. Which is another Dodrio. Nice. Snorlax. Okay. Zooming draw. Robin, have you already thrown a Radiant Pokemon in? I have not. I I don't play enough energy for Radiant Greninja. I would have to increase my energy count. Man, I don't have an energy. I just realized. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to end my turn. Next turn, Brandon does not look likely, but the turn after. And I don't know what other Radiant Pokemon I should put in here. I thought maybe Radiant Sneasler, whatever it is, might be interesting. Why am I taking 20 less? What's going on here? What am I not seeing? I feel like I'm taking less damage than I should be. Weird. Then we can Arven for a toolbox and a leftovers, right? We still need an energy for this Trubbish, which is a big issue. But we can zooming draw. Okay. Now Dodrio can actually do pretty good damage and probably knock out this Riolu. Radiant Jirachi, maybe? Maybe. My big issue with Radiant Jirachi, I know I have issues with everything, right? I'm just a man with issues. Is the fact that we aren't playing double turbo, so using that attack is highly unlikely. As highly unlikely as it is that you flip 2 heads in a row to get a KO, like, you know, that's just my thought process on that. But, yeah. Maybe it makes sense, right? Because I can just leave it to get KO'd and then go get what I need to set up a Brandon or something like that. Maybe. That could be fun. Garbodor, a Doduo, let's throw that down. We do have a Bruno, we can play that. Do we play it before or after? After. Let's zooming draw first. We can also grab a tool, but I'm going to wait because if I have to Bruno, you know, that's going to be rough. A Darkness Energy, that's good. Zooming draw. Okay. And we get another Garbodor. I could toolbox. Let's toolbox. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. I think we get a one-hit KO on Koraidon now. Attached to Garbodor. Retreat the Dodrio. Garbodor to the active. And 250 damage. Chuck everything at this guy. Take all my leftovers. Done. Beautiful. I'm liking this. It's working. It's functioning. I'm little Annie in the pod racer yelling, it's working! Maybe Squawkabilly EX. It can motivate Jirachi. It can motivate to... I don't know what you mean by it can motivate to Jirachi. Not super ideal, but with it... it can help with setup too. I know it can help with setup. Oh, escape rope. I'll throw this one in the active. It's already got some damage on it, so kind of whatever, but yeah. I do need my second Snorlax right about now. And I play Nest Ball 4 copies, don't I? Or I'll just top deck it. Bruno, take it away. Ooh, Jet Energy. Interesting. Let's see. Or I could just attach one to the Dodrio. This is really working for me. I'm liking it. Like, I kind of dislike how Garbodor seems to be sitting second seat to Dodrio, but I am getting what I want, right? I'm getting some good attacks off. This is going to do over 100 damage, and I don't have any tools in hand. So it kind of makes sense. Although I could get 4, and that could do 200, but it's not getting the KO. Well, Shopping Center gets me there. So yeah, we're going to retreat the Dodrio, actually. Yeah, this is perfect. This is exactly what I want. I could switch the Spirit Mask to something else, but I do like how it kind of is a... Oh, that's what Shopping Center does. I picked the wrong stadium. There's the stadium that lets you just search for a tool. That's the one I want. I don't want to recover a tool. I want from the board. Motivate is its attack. It attaches 2 basic... Oh, okay. From the discard pile to one of your bench. Okay. That does make some sense. That does make some sense. Do we need it? I mean, that 2, like, combo... It almost feels like rather than having a squawk ability, I would want the TM attack, right? The Technical Machine Turbo Energized Power Rangers. Town Store, that's the one. I was thinking shopping. Town Store, thank you, Clinton. Thank you. Let me just finish this. And again, somehow we did not use Brandon at all. That's fine. He's got a weak rip-off name of mine, so... Because my name's Landon. And here, we play Jank. I'm such a loser, I know. Yes, let's just swing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like the idea of Brandon. I don't know if it'll work out. You didn't mean all caps? That's fine. You can yell at me. Sometimes you need to yell to get through my thick skull. Okay. You didn't hear from me. But medically speaking, I probably have a thick skull. My mom, medically speaking, does have a slightly thicker skull than the normal human. I probably inherited that. So I am thick-headed. Literally. Town Store, thank you. Thank you for correcting me and fixing my deck for me. Store. Instead of shop, store. There we go. I only have 3 copies? Oh, and 1 reverse holo. That's fine. There we go. Much better. Much better. Robin. I was thinking, no, I can't have misunderstood the stadium, right? Right? The stadium I was just wrong. Clinton, this is why you check your message before sending. No, you send it and then regret for the rest of your life. That's what normal people do, okay? You hit send on that text message to that person, and then you just regret for the rest of your life because they leave you on red, right? And you're like, why? Why did they leave me on red? They can't be that busy. I'm not that busy. I'm just playing Pokemon. Sorry. That's more of a me thing, I think. Maybe that's just a me thing. I don't know. All right. I think we've got this where we want it. Just let's take a look at Radiant. If I can remember how to spell it. What do we want, right? A Noivern just to, mess with him? That's not bad. Knock out Radiant Pokemon and then 70 damage and draw till you have 7. That's interesting for sure. Let's see. We can eliminate a lot of these, right? We're not going to be healing, so eliminated. Poison, we're most likely not going to poison, so eliminated. We aren't playing fire energy, so eliminated. Radiant Hawlucha against V Maxes? Eesh, I don't know. If it was against Vs, I'd be a lot more for it. Radiant Gardevoir, probably not. Radiant Greninja, we're not playing enough. Energy, Radiant Eevee, we're not playing enough different types for it to matter. Radiant Chargebug could be funny. It gets a little extra damage down on Pokemon V. Radiant Charizard, we'd have to play Aurora Energy, which I'm not against, but 250 attack we were already doing for the most part, so I don't think we need that. Radiant Blastoids, we're not playing Water Energy. Radiant Alakazam? I don't know. I think I'm just grasping at straws with Radiant Alakazam. So, let's see. The ones I didn't skip, well, Radiant Eternatus I skipped, but that's because it's trash. The ones I didn't skip, the ones that I'm thinking about would be Radiant Venusaur for a little bit extra draw when I delete my hand, right? Radiant Steelix, because this 3 energy attack is hilarious, but I probably shouldn't because it's a 3 energy attack of a different typing. So let's eliminate Radiant Steelix. We've got Radiant Venusaur, Radiant Jirachi, and Radiant Charizard. Now, I don't know how to do polls. I gotta invite John over. John, if you're still listening, you gotta come over and help me set up, like, polls and stuff. Can YouTube even do polls? I don't know. But yeah. Is it just Radiant Jirachi? Everyone has been yelling at me, Radiant Jirachi. Maybe I should just go for it, right? And then what do we remove? A town store? Because 4 of is a bit obnoxious, but it's also, like, a really good stadium. And we don't want to lose our stadium, because 2 Snorlax is getting us 2 leftovers each, plus a town store is 250 damage, which is a big deal. Very big deal. I think we go down 1 on energy. I think that's it. I think this is the deck. What do you all think? I'm looking over here because that's where chat is. I should be looking at the camera. So I'm speaking directly to you. Looking into your soul. Judging you forever. Oh, Tails. We gotta go Tails. Flip Tails, yeah. Robin, I agree with you. Radiant Jirachi need to be KO by your opponent, and that's not likely to happen. It ends up in a weird situation, right? If I ever have a turn off where I can just throw an energy onto it, then it becomes a threat, right? Because then I can just attach 1 more energy and swing, right? Or even a jet energy to push it into the active, right? Like, there's things I can do, but let's give it a shot. Yeah, we're giving Jirachi a shot right now. Wait, I thought I was going first. Am I not? Yeah. So yeah. But jet energy, I think, was brilliant, Clinton. Honestly, it's a way to get Snorlax out of the active, which is a problem, you know. Let's see. I'm gonna Ultra Ball away Brandon and Bruno. Now we are early game, so Jirachi kind of makes sense, because if I can get a jet energy on it, it will accelerate into the active, and then my opponent has to deal with it, right? Let's do it. We went with Jirachi, we're going Bruno, and we don't get anything. Of course not. So I will just suffocate and gas. We are in trouble. Oh yeah, the AI is terrible. They discard 2 Magnezones while they have 2 Magmamites out. Like, who would do that? Robin, so do we have to scream for Jirachi now? No. Although, I just ran into another issue in my head. We don't have Manaphy or the other Jirachi in our deck anymore. Well, we never had it, but, like, we don't have it now. Clinton, I predict the CPU will deck out. They usually do when they play this. Yeah, like, if they have any deck with any amount of draw, they deck out so fast. They've got Bibriel to use their ability. They're gonna escape rope me? What? To a Magmamite with no energy? How does this make sense, man? And then doesn't this guy, let's see, once during your turn you may discard your hand and draw 5. Oh, and Magnezone. They did get a Magnezone out. Hey, congrats to them. They're not that bad, right? Oh, they didn't use Zamazenta. That's interesting. Why not? I mean, right now I'm just dead drawing. This is just one of those unfortunate situations in Pokemon, right? You can't make a perfect deck. There's no such thing. But, like, do we need more draw? Is that the solution to our situation currently? Or do we just accept the fact that we're kind of sunk? Radiant Jirachi, go! Get knocked out. No, Bidoof's not going to do it, AI. AI is going to take over the world. AI can't even play Pokemon. I know they're different AIs. Sorry. Oh man, that's possibly rude according to some people. Town store. Let's use town store to grab spirit mask. Just to like tell them not to attack me even more, right? Done. Done. We're done here. I love how every time I play against this deck, yes, the AI like decks itself out like Clinton said, but at the same time I draw terribly. They get all the draw and I get none of it. Clinton, if PTCGL takes over the world, we're doomed. Doomed. Yes. Yes, that is a fact. PTCGL AI trying to take over the world is just like instant nuke itself. It's not threatening like Gandhi in the Civilization games. It is just like so dumb. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it deck itself out because yeah, we just drew poorly this time. And this is what makes me think like maybe Radiant Venusaur makes sense. Because if I could have gotten Radiant Venusaur instead of Radiant Jirachi, at least I'm drawing some bare minimum of cards, right? I don't know. Against the actual person, Jirachi probably would have been knocked out by now. But again, half my deck would have been knocked out already, so... I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes it keeps me up at night. Well, we won. I'm going to try Radiant Venusaur. I think Radiant Venusaur makes sense to get rid of these situations. My biggest worry about Radiant Venusaur is that it's similar to Snorlax in the fact that it's a big basic that's hard to retreat, but we have jet energy, so... Venusaur? There it is. I can spell poorly, but I can do it. We need to rename this deck. Like, come on. New deck 3? No. This is Chuck. Chuck. That's it. Just Chuck. Clinton, seeing them discard their whole hand for the last card in their deck will never not be funny. True. Those are straight facts, man. Here, and instead of, where can I favorite the deck? Can I not do that here? Let's just back up here. There we go. There's favorite. And we are going to set this as our active, and we are going to play against an actual person. None of this AI stuff. Come on. Let's play against a person. Okay, with a name like that, is this AI? Omar, ton of names afterwards, like, not New Deck 4. You're right, that's what it should have been. That's a much better name. It fits the deck perfectly. What I selected is just stupid. Oh, man. Man, I love live streaming. I need to do this more. The issue is that I'm going to finish this, and then I'm going to just be so tired and just want to lay down. And my buddy wants to play Warhammer after this. And I'm going to do it. Because I love that guy. Oh, I have no basics in hand. I do have Nest Ball, though. So if they changed the way mulligans worked, and changed the way starting a game worked, and losing a game worked, I would have been fine. Done. Dun, 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 dun. It's weird not wanting to discard tools. Like, not wanting to attach tools, right? Like, it's so weird. It's like, oh, I have leftovers. I can put that on Trubbit. I don't want to, though. I don't wanna. Ooh. We might be in trouble. I'm gonna grab Doduo, but I'm not really happy about it. We got Bruno. End turn. We're just gonna end turn. I wish I could get more toolboxes, right? Sorry. Oh. Tomorrow's weather, rain showers. Nice. I'm going to be at the game store playing board games. Clinton, we keep struggling with setup, so maybe Bombardier... That's fair. That is fair. But how many is the big question. Because if we just play one, the chances of getting it are so low, right? Oh, jeez. Are they getting the turn 1 KO? If they get the turn 1 KO... Oh, thank goodness. Whew. Town Store, nice. Dodrio, nice. I'm going to Bruno first. And then... Okay, we got Garbodor. No energy, though. Where the heck is all of our energy? Okay, so I can Town Store. I'm going to grab Spirit Mask. There we go. Going to throw that on. Just so they attack me, that's something, you know? They have to discard a card randomly, I think. I think it's randomly. Dodrio. No, they get to pick. Isn't it that they get to pick? I think they get to pick. Come on. Come on. Yeah, they get to pick. So, not going to be anything major, but... What? My phone has new features? What are you telling me, Google? Sorry. I get distracted easily. So, Clinton, back to Bombardier EX. Bombardier EX. Back to the EX. I like the first attack. It's like 1 energy, 3 bench Pokemon. Perfect, right? And I think the second energy is even like a recover thing where it like takes itself out of the game. But how many? How many is the question? Because if we throw in 4, we need to find a lot of space. A lot of space. If we throw in 1, it's unlikely for us to start with it. So we gotta find the middle ground, right? What is that middle ground? Alright, Garbodor's knocked out. They have to discard a card. Taking them down to a hand size of 2. That's pretty nice for us, right? Boss's orders. Ooh, nice. We got rid of a good card. That's a good card. Maybe increase search options. Don't I have 4 Nest Ball in here and 4 Ultra Ball? Do people normally play more than that? Have the times changed that much? Super Rod. Yep. Play Super Rod. Get back them. And Bruno. Bruno for 7. That's pretty nice, though. Nice bonus. Okay, we got Dodrio. We got Trubbish. We got Nest Ball. We got an Ultra Ball. We got everything we want. I'm going to go Nest Ball. I'm going to grab Radiant Venusaur just so we can have some basic draw. Zooming draw. Why not? Get an energy? Ah, dang it. I could Ultra Ball away some stuff. Let's Toolbox. We get 1 Leftovers. Okay, Leftovers is recoverable thanks to Snorlax. We can Ultra Ball away Spirit Mask and Leftovers, and we'll recover Leftovers. And we will grab Dodrio for next turn for the bench Doduo. And then we'll end our turn, and Radiant Venusaur will get us 1 more card. I like Radiant Venusaur in the deck a little bit more than Jirachi. You could play 4 Jet Energy to increase the odds of getting it in the active turn 1. That's fair. Then it's just like we need some basic search, I think. Is Arven too little of tool search for it to matter? Maybe we could take out 2 Arven, add in a Bombardier, and add in a toolbox. And maybe that would be enough. I am thinking town shop, town store, go down to 3 of rather than 4 of. That adds 1 slot as well. Boss's orders, Snorlax, perfect. Are they going to KO Snorlax? They do. Nice. Good play. That's exactly what they needed to do. They did it. Is Arven too little of search, right? That's kind of a big question, because even right now, I'm like, man, I wish I had any other card than Arven, you know? If I had a Brandon, that would be perfect, but I don't. So, gonna throw out Garbodor. Dodrio? Come on. Take 1, draw. Nope. Zooming draw, come on. Give me something. Another Dodrio. Arven. I can't even get energy. Like, I can grab a Nest Ball. And that can get me Snorlax. Give me Snorlax or give me death. I can Ultra Ball, and I feel confident in Ultra Balling Dodrio and Leftovers for a Trubbish. Right? So I'll play that down. I've got this Patrol Cap. I'll play it down there, just so Radiant Venusaur can draw me a little bit more cards, right? Draw 3 with the Radiant Venusaur. Alright. Clinton. I think if you play Town Store, then you don't need Arven. That's fair. That's exactly what I started thinking with this. But what do we play instead? The Bombardier, an extra toolbox, I think. Because Toolbox is great at grabbing a lot of tools. Because it's like top 7 cards, you grab all the tools you find. So it gets a lot of tools. But Leftovers is really our key here. And I feel weird having Snorlax at a... what am I trying to say? At a 2 of, when we need 2 Snorlaxes out. If we put it up to a 3 of, then when one gets knocked out, we still have an extra one. But we do have Recovery, but... right here, I don't have it, right? So it's tough. Zooming draw. Damage. Darkness energy. Okay. So now we can actually attack. Zooming draw. What do we get? Damage. Trubbish. Okay, finally, we are starting to get there, right? So dark energy there. Snorlax to recover. 2 leftovers. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Town Store. Can grab another leftovers because it's recoverable. So, there we go. Patrol Cap. So that's 200 right here. 200 out of the hand into the fire. Done. 2 prizes. Come on. Can we keep going? I just had a thought. You could play Squirvet and Altaria from Evolving Skies to stack Brandon on top of the deck. Squirvet to guarantee it being able to use it. Okay. I feel like that has to replace Dodrio, though. Is that worth it? Is replacing Dodrio worth that combo instead? Because that is an interesting combo. Tapu Koko with 210, of course. I don't have... Man, how do I get Snorlax out? Because I feel like Radiant Greninja, 2 Dodrio, and 2 Snorlax is just too much, right? So Dodrio's not getting me nearly as much. And I do like your combo, because even with Squirvet, Radiant Venusaur now gets me more, right? Every turn. Oh no, the Zapdos EX? What does Zapdos EX do? I forget. Oh, that's Coco. Yeah, it's Coco. Zooming draw. So we need a Darkness Energy. And honestly, I should have Town Stored first. So Town Store. Let's grab our final leftovers. Okay. And then I will Zooming draw. I need it to be energy. I need it to be energy. Please. Arvin, are you kidding me? Sorry. Arvin. Toolbox. No more tools. Great. I'm conceding. This is frustrating me. Oh, man. Okay. Let's try something else. Let's try Altaria and Squavette. Because that does work well with Brandon. Okay. Edit deck. Remove 3. Alt. There it is. And it's a free retreater. That's more important than a lot of people assume. Swa. Blue. There we go. Which one? We got 4 to choose from. Peck. Fluffy Guard. Okay, I'd prefer Fluffy Guard currently. Continuous Spin. Ooh, that's fun. And Surprise Attack. I'm thinking Fluffy Guard. If I played an Energy Search, that's a good point. Squavette. Energy Search, I mean, that's a fair point. Arvin does search it, but I just think it's too little, right? I'm going to increase Bruno to 4 so I can increase my likelihood of finding it. I could play Pokegear, but that seems weird. Robin, if you need a powerful draw engine, there is Tinkaton, but it's a stage 2. Yeah, that's my issue. A stage 2 to support a stage 1 doesn't make sense to me. Because we have some stage 1 options, that works better, right? I was also thinking Bibriel, but the problem with Bibriel is then you're relying on Squavette a lot, and it gets a little muddy. I am thinking increasing Super Rod by 1 to go up to 3. That might be a little overkill, but the thing is that we are losing our backup attacker. We are removing Dodrio, so we don't have that backup attacker anymore, and that does worry me. Okay, we'll do that by 1. Energy-wise, I want to take that up. I want to keep Jet, because what if Snorlax gets trapped, right? Togekiss is nifty too, and has free retreat, but stage 2 as well. Yeah, I played that in my limited league a lot. I love it. Do we keep Toolbox? We're playing 10 tools, right? And I feel like the answer is yes, we keep it. Town Store, we go down by 1. Pokemon. I really want Snorlax to be a 3 of. Okay, if we take Snorlax to a 3 of, we can remove 1 Super Rod. So we still have 1 card remaining. Any ideas? Our last card. What should it be? Boss's Orders? That seems a little flimsy, but it could work. Do you want to test against me? Clint, if you're... Yeah, jump in the Discord. Link in the description. At least it should be there. And at me on the Discord. At Landon. I forget if you and I are friends already. You know, like, you could just challenge me if we're already friends. And yeah, testing against you would definitely be better than testing against the AI. Counter capture? I love counter capture, don't get me wrong, but it's not searchable, where Altaria can search Boss's Orders, and I have to be behind on prizes, so I have to be losing in order to use it. So that's where Boss's Orders to me is a little bit better of a choice right now. Could be wrong, but yeah. Oh, we're already friends. Awesome. Can you send me a challenge? Or are you just Clinton on here as well? Is that you? If you could just send me a challenge, that'd be great. I don't know. I didn't really look, but I only have 2 friends online, and neither of them are Clinton. So if you send me a challenge, I'll know it's you. Oh, challenge. Oh, that is you. Perfect. Join match. All right, Clinton. Don't look at my screen. You can listen. Like, if I say, oh, I have 2 Ultra Ball in hand, like, okay, that's on me. But, like, you know, just don't listen. Or don't watch, I mean. Don't be looking at my hand and then playing against what you see, right? Let's try to have a fair match. And honestly, playing against me in person, there's often times where I'm like, I have an Ultra Ball. What do I do with it? Oh, wait, I shouldn't be telling you that. Tails. Dude, Tails never fails. I always say it. Do you want to go first? Of course I want to go first. We both mulligan. Hey. High five. Oh, you're pausing? You didn't have to pause. You didn't have to pause. Just don't look at the screen. All right, so we start with Snorlax. That's a terrible start. Terrible. But he mulligans more, so... What deck is he playing? Gyarados! Dude, yes! This is gonna be awesome! Yes, I'm taking those 3. Heck yeah. I'm taking that advantage. Arceus. Okay. Leftovers, nice. We can go ahead and Nest Ball. Did I just like blow out the mic or something? I probably did. I'm gonna grab Trubbish. I have to grab Trubbish. Robin, sorry to give you wrong, but Tails just failed for me at the instant. No, Tails never fails. You can't convince me otherwise. I'm gonna discard the 2 leftovers because I can recover them. And I'm going to grab... Do I grab Swablu? I think I do. It's Swablu or Squavette, and I need Swablu before I Squavette, so... Or I could have gone for Radiant... what's his face? Toolbox. What do you got for me? 2 Spirit Mass. Okay. And then Snorlax, I can recover 2 leftovers. I'm digging this. I can even Ultra Ball again. 1, 2. And I can grab... I'm going to grab a second Trubbish. Just in case he's able to, like, boss my Trubbish up. And I'm going to attach a Spirit Mass to Snorlax. And I think that's the play. I think that's it for me. Turn 1, that was pretty successful. If you ask me. That was pretty successful of a turn 1. Yeah, so... So, out of the people watching, I don't know how many of you there are. If you can just comment in the chat, A, I would appreciate. B, what should be my Sunday deck? Should it be I Scream, You Scream, or it should be Chuck? Chuck is what we're currently playing. And it's getting into that Jank territory that I'm actually a big fan of. Alright. Okay, so he's going to Trinity Charge this turn. But does he have a V to charge 2? I currently have no way to get Snorlax out of the active and attack. That's the issue, right? I Scream, You Scream, Robin? Yeah, probably. Yeah, he just Trinity Charged to himself. And I get Radiant Venusaur off the top deck. What? That is pretty awesome. Alright. And then I can Bruno. Okay, not bad. Let's do this. We'll grab those 2 back. And then I can Tempting Tune. And that will put a Bruno on the top deck. He won't even KO Snorlax next turn. Unless he has the V-Star. So then I unturn. But if he has the V-Star, we are in serious trouble. Because then he'll be able to use that V-Star power, get 2 cards, whatever cards he wants. One will probably be a boss, and he'll boss up my Garbodor and knock it out, right? And that will hurt. Emotionally and physically. Oh. But I like this because we need 3 bench spots for... no, that's still not good. Actually, the numbering just doesn't seem to work for Garbodor. And I'm wondering if I take out the jet energy and I put in just like escape ropes or switches. Often I play escape rope over switch because you get that extra effect, right, of switching your opponent's Pokemon. Which isn't always wanted, but usually, you know, good. That's the word I'm trying to find. Okay, I got Dark Energy. I got Nest Ball for Squilvet. Okay, let's do that. We're going to Nest Ball for Squilvet. Okay, we got what we wanted out, right? I'm going to Darkness Energy there. And then off the top here, I think I'm going to Tempting Tune. No, wait. First, Town Store. What can Town Store do for me? I can't think right now. I think all I do is Tempting Tune and put Boss on top. There's a method to my madness. And I end turn. You see, next turn... Oh, shoot. Radiant Venusaur. Right. Yeah, give me that. Okay, so I can Ultra Ball... Okay, I think I'm still good. So the idea is that I can try to get another Snorlax, right? Key. Try to get a Snorlax down, because recovering leftovers is going to be big. And I can next turn do the Altaria Squilvet combo. Thank you so much, Clinton, for telling me about that combo, because I totally forgot about Altaria being a Pokemon. Yeah. Vengeful Punch on Arceus. That doesn't really scare me because you're one-hit KOing me anyways. I just gotta get Snorlax out of the active. How do I do that? I gotta get Jet Energy. I have 2 Jet Energy in the whole deck. Ugh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. This is the moment. This is the moment. They're going to, what, Boss's orders, grab my Garbodor into the active, although that would actually kind of help me. Because I'm set for next turn. I really am. What is going on with my phone? Eee. So, I wonder what those 2 cards are. One's got to be Boss, right? One of them has got to be Boss. I don't know. Okay. Oh, for the Bibriel? If I were you, I probably would have just grabbed Bidoof and Bibriel. You know? But that's just me. Excuse me. Jeez. Okay. Brandon is going to draw me so many cards now. Okay. He has to discard a card from his hand because of Spirit Mask, which is exactly why we play it. Colress. Okay. Garbodor's going to go into the active. Nice. I'm liking it. We're working it. Snorlax there. So I Altaria first into a Brandon. Let me grab Brandon. Done. Then I Squilvet into the Brandon. Nestash. I had 3 tools. That wouldn't be enough to do much with Arceus. And then I play Brandon. And I just draw a ton. But so few tools. Oh, come on. Alright, how do I do this then? I can town store for a leftovers, and I can do 100 to this Arceus. Where are my trebuchets? Trebuchet. Chuck. We'll do 100. Let me attach one to School Vet. Just in case. But we're going to chuck. That's going to be 1, 2. This deck is just drawing so funky. Clinton, it's happening! Yeah, I wish it was happening better, though. I wish it was happening better. Seriously. This is not great for me. Well, you're playing a Gyarados deck. I don't see many people play Gyarados seriously. Maybe I'm incorrect about that. Maybe the new meta is going to be Gyarados VMAX, but I don't think so. Lost City? Dude, that hurts so much. You have... Oh my gosh. No. You're going to take away my Garbodors. That's terrible for me. I am so stressed in this friendly test game. I am so stressed out, man. Alright, Altaria there, right? Jet Energy. Yeah, where were you like 10,000 years ago? I can Bruno for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for Brandon. I'm gonna 9 for Brandon, I think. Tempting Tune. Give me another Brandon. Let's do this. Done. Let's go ahead and Nest Stash for Brandon. Perfect. Brandon. Okay, this is a lot better, but only 3 tools still, but we can recover one of them. So that's nice. Let's Nest Ball for a Trubbish. There we go. We can Toolbox for some more tools. 1, 2. Beautiful. Love it. I can retreat into Garbodor. Oh, I gotta attach a Darkness Energy to Trubbish. I can recover a Leftovers. Thank you. And then I can chuck. And I could get up to 300 damage. I don't need to, though. If I do 1... No, I need 200, so I need to discard 4. Chuck. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing that on purpose. I'm keeping a Leftovers in hand, even though it's recoverable, because I can't put down a second Snorlax with this combo. But the Radiant Venusaur should only be played when I need it. That's what I'm discovering. Radiant Venusaur is not really necessary with Brandon, but it can get me out of a tough situation. So I like it in the deck, but I need to use it more sparingly. If you Radiant Greninja me, I will flip out. Clinton, forgive me. Clinton, I'm sorry, poor Garbodor. Clinton, 07. I don't know what 07 means, but like, dude. Okay, I need to calm down. I need to calm down. It's not your fault, it's my fault. It's not my fault, it's your fault. No, wait. Poppy. No. You, how dare you, sir? How dare you? Oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh. If you throw another moon at me, I'm gonna lose it. No, the Altaria? I thought you were going School Vet. You went Altaria on me? Dude. You and I need to have a talking. Okay, that's not bad. That is not bad. I got Ultra Ball as the top deck, right? That I can deal with. So I'm going to... You freaking Lost Zoned them? I am trying not to be mad at you right now. Trying really hard and failing. Ultra Ball. 1, 2. Man, this hurts. Done. Garbodor. Okay. Garbodor into the active. Okay, I need to draw with Radiant Venusaur. I need to. It has to happen. Chuck 150 if I discard everything. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll draw 2 with Radiant Venusaur at the end. 1, 2, 3. Done. KOing Radiant Gardevoir. Grabbing a prize. Darkness Energy, okay. Not great, but it's whatever. Oh right, I only draw 1 with Radiant Venusaur. Why didn't you put up Gyarados? Gyarados can get 1-hit KO. Arceus needs 3 energy. Do you have Melanie and Double Turbo? There's Double Turbo. Do you have Melanie? Do you have Melanie? Just play it if you do. This is too stressful, dude. This was supposed to be a test match. This was supposed to be a test. Not, you know, destroy me with random flying fish. I'm laughing on the inside. I'm crying on the outside. But I'm actually laughing on the outside and crying on the inside. You still haven't played a supporter, have you? No. There's Arceus. Where's your Melanie? You got like 10 of them. You got 2 left. Are they in the bottom 16? You missed an attack? Oh man, that does open up some things. Should I even consider it? Do I dare dream it? Oh man, Nestash, do I? Do I not? Do I? Do I not? What is his attack? That's terrible. Can't do that. If I attach there. Or do I School Vet? No, I have Altaria in hand. Why would I School Vet? I can recover 2 leftovers. I can do some damage. So, what am I doing? 1, 2. Okay. If I can... Okay, if I play this down... There... I can chuck leftovers at you. 1, 2. Done. There's 100 damage, right? Oh man, I so badly want to like boss that up. Let's draw Jet Energy. Dang it! Okay, okay. New plan. New plan. I really needed a Trubbish down. I can't have Manaphy and Jirachi in this deck. It's just too clunky. It's too much bench sitting. I can't do it. I can't. I don't know. Why? Why would... Do you really not have energy? Wow, that just saved me so much headache. In a way. I don't think I actually did, though, because I don't have my Altaria. I lost my Altaria. That's huge. And you've got the knockout. And they're not even in the discard, are they? I don't have 1 Pokemon in the discard. Dude. 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 Nest Ball. It's prized. It's prized. Everyone, it's prized. Everything. Everyone. Ouch, that hurts. Nestash. Going down to 1. A Jet Energy. Why? I don't know. I could do 20. I could... Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's send Snorlax up there. Heck yeah. End turn. Do your worst. Man. How do I improve this deck? Sadly, I think this is going to be it. This is going to be the last of it. I got to jump off. I got to eat dinner. And my buddy wants to play Warhammer. So I got to figure that out too. Escape rope. If I put up anything, it's KO'd. So I'm going to put up Scroll Vet. Scroll Vet versus God. Or a giant fish. Your choice, dude. Yeah, a giant fish. Good game. Amazing. I love your deck. And I really hate mine right now. I really hate mine right now. I hate mine because it is so stressful to play. It is so stressful. I hate it. Clinton, well done. You deserve that win. Your deck's awesome. I love it. I do know a lot of it's going to rotate. So, but so is Altaria. So, Altaria was fun. I think it worked. Man, I really want to play another game. I really want to play another game. But I can't. I gotta go. Thank you, everyone, for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. We made I Scream, You Scream a little bit better, I think. And we worked on Chuck. And that was not my deck. That was Robin's. So, yeah. Clinton, I don't know if you saw it, but during a regional, a guy piloted Arceus Gyarados to the finals. He played a Jank deck and almost won? No way. What regional? What? Okay, I gotta find this out before I go. What regional are you talking about, man? I'm gonna go to Limitless, TCG, and we need to find this regional. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I'm going to jump off after I find what regional this was, where some crazy person made it to the finals. Yeah. Thank you to everyone that watches this VOD, a later date or whatever. I appreciate you. Please go ahead, like and subscribe. I'm almost to 400. When I hit 400, I also want to do a stream. So if we get to 400 quickly, it'll be a stream very quick. Sacramento. Sacramento, really. It just says Arceus. It just says Arceus. Here, I'm going to switch. Does this work? Oh, nope. That wasn't what I was supposed to do. That. There we go. It just says Arceus. Sacramento, second place. Deck Arceus. List. Arceus, Barrel, Slacking, and Gyarados. Slacking and Gyarados. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love this list. Water Energy, Double Turbos, V-Guard, Jet Energy. This is fascinating. 2 Melanie. Only 2, really? 3 Judge, 2 Iono. 2 Boss, 1 Serena, 1 Sharon's Care, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Nest Ball, Sui and Heavy Ball, 1 Switch, Escape Rope, Lost Vacuum, Pal Pad, Choice Belt, Defiance Band. Dude, that list. Clinton, that's crazy. That was a crazy good list. Thank you. Thank you for telling me about this list, because that is awesome to see. But we're going to jump back into Pokemon here. I'm going to move this back over here. But yeah, I need to get through the end of this spiel thing. Just real quick, making sure I'm not missing anyone. Thank you so much to everyone that came to watch. I really appreciate it. Like I said, when I hit 400 subscribers, I'd love to do another live stream. So if we can make that happen soon, awesome. If not, that's fine too. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Check out the Discord. We got some awesome people in there. I saw some people joined today, which was great. And yeah, all that jazz. So thank you. And of course, until next time.